Hello guys, this is JAMI Muhammad from YouTube, JAMI Gundam from Twitch, or JAMI Gundam 77 from Mixer. And today I will be telling you some Dokkan battle tips for beginners, intermediates, and even veterans. So, the first tip that I can tell you is in the beginning of the game, you're going to get some characters that can help you through the game, like wait, let me see. Like this TN. So like he's pretty weak. I mean, even once you upgrade him and everything, his super tackle, but they'll help you in the beginning. But as you progress through the game, you definitely want to make sure that you do summons. They give you a few free summons, actually, or not free summons. They give you a lot of Dragon Stones as a beginner because they have a lot of Dragon Stone missions. That's the in-game currency, if you didn't know. And basically, you do the beginning summons. It's like it's called the sprint summon. It's like 25. You get either a Gohan or a Piccolo that can launch their super attack at 8 or 9 key, which is actually not too bad. And then later, as they come out with, as you can look at the other summons, like you try to get summons where the drop rate is pretty high. Like right now, it's the second anniversary, and the drop rate. I'm gonna tell you right now, summon on the Gogeta banner, cause I mean you might get more lucky than me, but I summoned on the Vegito banner for LR Vegito, and his drop rate is just bad. The only characters I've gotten from this banner is this Trunks. I didn't get Gohan LR. I got them again. I got him again. I got him again. I even, if I'm correct, I got him again too. And I didn't get him, but I got him. So, okay, most of these units that they give you are, well, all of them are actually good. Especially once you Dokkan Awaken this guy because he becomes a joint forces category leader. So, a joint forces category leader, a category leader is something that you're going to need as you progress through the game so that you can have more attack, defense, and damage boosts. Especially with like legendaries or LRs because they get really high boosts. Especially if you have two category leaders. Okay. So other tips. Well, actually, yeah. Let me actually show you an important tip. So some free to play units that you can get at the moment is all these characters from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. They are actually all pretty good, especially after you Dokkan Awaken them, as you can see where you have to get the medals and Dokkan Awaken them. And after you do something called Extreme Z Awaken. So this is going to be pretty important as well. When you Extreme Z Awaken, it increases their stats a lot. So like I got this Vegeta, and once you get him fully maxed out, he gets NT type key plus 3 in HP, attack and defense plus 120%. At first he didn't have that. He just had NT type HP attack and defense plus 100%. But now he got key plus 3. He get his passive skill is even better. Extreme class enemies attack and defense by 100% and high chance of stunning the enemy when attacking extreme class enemies. Attack plus 120%. Realm of Gods category super class allies defense plus 50%. And actually, dang, your super attack actually raises attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns. That's really good. So you just increase your defense like 2 times. But that's just an example. But basically the units, if you have them, I suggest you Extreme Z Awaken is this Vegeta. That's this Amasu right here. This Vegito was actually pretty good. Omega Shenron, pretty good. But let's see about Omega. What kind of stat? Oh God, no! Please stop lagging. Thank God. It's lagging a little bit. Oh wow! I definitely need to extreme the awaken this man right here. All enemies attack minus 40, attack and defense plus 80, full power category allies key plus 2, and attack plus 40. Wow, that's really good. And then this Goku is pretty much only good with agile teams or Realm of Gods teams. Which are different categories, as I was talking about the category leaders. So let me show you the other categories that are in the game. So you have a lot. You have Dragon Ball Saga, Planet Namek, Androids and Cell, Majin Buu, Universal Survival, Shadow Dragon, Future Saga, Full Power, Fusion, Porta, Super Saiyan. So Super Saiyans, so the ones that's like categories you're gonna get right away, not category leaders, but the categories you can get pretty fast are Super Saiyans. You're gonna get a lot of Super Saiyan characters. Planet Namek Saga is pretty easy because there's some free characters you can get for that. There's like 6 free characters in total. Well, actually more than 7 or 8 now. And then you have the final trump card, which just came out. That's with the Gogeta and the Vegito, and so it's a nice amount of people in the final trump card category once you awaken them. Okay, so let's move on to the next important tip. So the next important tip is you're definitely gonna have to grind awakening medals a lot. So you have to grind these, and on one YouTube video that I saw, I'll have to go back and look at it and put the link in the description. But it's only really one way to grind the Gregory medals. You have to do a very repetitive grind on enough talk time for an epic showdown. This is actually how you get a free Goku who can become Angel Goku, then Super Saiyan Goku. And then he actually goes but if you do it the long way, he goes from regular Angel Super Saiyan, Angel Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan 3. But you can skip that in the second stage, if I'm right. When you do that for the first time, you get Angel Goku, and so it makes awakening him a lot easier. A lot. You will definitely need him potential orbs, and that's another system that we're about to talk about really quick. So him potential or is basically where you can upgrade their stats further with orbs. So, and once you get to the max, they get this rainbow. They get a rainbow color on that character card. And like as you can see, I got plus 4,000 on all my stats, and then I got a lot of combo attack. My critical hit is really high. Potential skill, slightly raise attack when the character that's weak against you. So like when you're fighting a tech physical character, because strength is strong against physical, you actually do way more damage. And your super attack power, that's really good. That just raises your super attack a lot. And recovery boost, when you get your key orbs, your same color key orbs, you actually recover more health. Okay. So back to the free events that you can grind right now if you're just starting this game for some characters. So you can grind this Dragon Ball Super Broly. This Trunks event, you get one free character, which is this Trunks. He is okay, but he can help you in the beginning, because as you see, once you awaken him and get super attack to 10 out of 10, reach max super attack level and launch his super attack with 9 or more keys. So that can help you. And like I said, this one has like a lot of free characters. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free characters that can be awakened, and they're really powerful. Okay. And the other free character you can get is the Team Bardock characters. They are really good, especially as you see these stats. The stats go up, and these passive skills become very good when you Dokkan Awaken them. And then it's the same thing with the Ginyu Force. They're really good, but how you get the Ginyu Force is you have to log in each day. So you get a different Ginyu Force member on a different day. So as you can see, so Birder is Sunday through Monday, Gordo is Monday through Tuesday, Ginyu is Tuesday through Wednesday, Raccoon is Wednesday through Thursday, Thursday through Friday. So in total, to get them Dokkan Awaken, you have to grind 30 times, and you'll have you should have most of the orbs to awaken them if you were getting the orbs. But you have to grind a little bit more, so you have to probably grind this mission around, say, 50 to 60 times before you get all the orbs for each character, or a little bit more. I have to get better calculations on that next time. And it's the same thing with the Bardock team, but just with different characters. So you get, is that Boros? I'm not sure. But yeah, you get Borgos. You get him on Sunday through Monday, Monday through Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the good part is, once you activate all the hand potentials, and also once you get all the characters Dokkan Awaken, unlike the Ginyu Force, you get the LR Team Bardock right here. So this is actually very broken because they actually become great apes in their ultimate, and they do a lot of damage. Like, they're really good. Okay, and something else new for the 5th anniversary is this is a damage test. And this says Frieza Army enlistment test, but it's a damage test, see how much damage you can do. And you can get like Dragon Stones and Elder Kais and some Hercule statues, which give you money. And you can grind these too, but how you get them awakened, you have to do the world tournament. But unfortunately, the world tournament is gone, so we'll have to wait for a while if I can show you that. You can also do Pan's Adventure because it levels your rank up a lot, and also you have to grind a certain number of times until you get continue to get Pan GT Honey. She's actually a pretty decent LR and can heal your teammates and give them an attack boost. She's not too bad. She's all right. As you can see, Hercules World Tournament, that's how you get this Hercules statues, and you sell them for a lot of money. And how you get more of those, you have to have the World Tournament category characters. You do trainer items. Definitely do that to get a lot of trainer items. Saying this is another Hercule challenge. This levels up your characters really fast, and this gives you awakening medals that you will need. It can give you those Gregory medals that I was talking about, but it's a super slow grind. But I think I forgot to tell you how many medals you get on this. Sorry, I did. The Gregory medals that you'll need a lot of. So let's go back so you can see what I mean by Gregory medals. Wait, that's not it. Those are the Gregory medals right there. This guy. So again, so you can see again. So you have to grind the first stage on normal, and you get 5 guaranteed. So quite literally, after you grind 10 times, you'll have 50. You know, 10 times you have 100. And you have to just, it keeps going up, but you have to grind a lot on that same mission. But luckily, the stamina cost is low, so it's gonna take you a while. But I definitely suggest that you do the grind so that way you don't have to struggle how I do with trying to awaken so many SSRs you can see, because some of these SSRs I could have awakened a long time, like could have awoken a long time ago if I actually would have grinded like I need to. So I'll be doing that off screen so I can awaken more characters. And I think the other tip I can tell you is you have these. Okay, stop. You have these portal of memories keys. You got these story keys, so you can go back to missions and get free characters and awaken the medals to awaken free characters that you weren't able to when the event was around. So like you can do this event, so you can go back with certain things. This is good to go back to because this gives you all the major items you're gonna need in the game. And challenge. And these are the Dokkan missions. You have Cell, he's good. Vegeta, these are free LRs you can get, but let me show you another tip and show you that so the free LRs are not too hard to get, especially when they add where you see effect. So if I have Goku's families category, I can actually get a higher bonus to get more medals. So that's really good. And that can help me grind and get medals and get Vegeta pretty quick, at least in the beginning. So I'm about to hold on 1 second. Oh. So this on the second stage, you just to awaken them. Let me go to Vegeta so you can see real quick. Where are you, Vegeta? Vegeta, oh. Where is he? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So the first time, this is the second stage, you have to grind 15 times. But with the Goku's family category, you have to grind it less because you'll get more medals. And this is about to be a big number. This is the number you're gonna have to, medals you're gonna have to get for almost every free LR that you see as a in the challenge section. You're going to have to get 770 medals. So with the Goku's family category, it'll take, I mean, you could grind it in a day, but you have to spend all day grinding and you can't grind anything else. Or you could split it up over a few days at a time. It's your choice. But to make it faster, just a little bit, I wonder if they have an effect on this. They don't. Okay. So as you can see, boost. So the boost actually gives you even more medals and rewards and etc. But you have to have cleared the stage first. Right now during the event, instead of it taking 8 hours for each bar to regenerate, it takes 4. So if you use all 4, it'll be back in 12 hours at the moment. So that'll help you grind for a lot of missions faster. And another thing that is very important, other than if you want to get those free LRs grinded up, is getting the summonable characters grinded up. So let's say this Gogeta, for instance. Let me go. Well, let me just show you the basic amount you're gonna need for almost every character. That's from a summon that's Dokkan awakenable. Not every character, but a lot of the main ones. I forget I actually did awaken Janemba. I thought I didn't awaken him. Why does it say I have him? I don't know. I just had to awaken into this last one. Okay, so as you can see, normally for most summonable LRs, you're gonna have to have. I mean, URs, excuse me, you're gonna have to grind 77 medals. They give you 7 medals with each time that you successfully complete it. So you have to grind 11 times. But if you do the boost, you'll grind less because it gives you 2 times that. So it give you 14 each time. So let's say you use all your boosts. So first time you have 14, and then second time another 14, so that's 28, and then third time another 14, which would be 35. So you'd be way closer to your goal. In certain missions, I suggest that you actually just go ahead and do the boost. And I'm going to tell you one of them right now that you just need to do the boost to get them up because it's just really hard as a mission. This right here, you definitely want to boost. Mission, like, because this is one of the missions where Goku does a 2 million hit spirit bomb, and even you had to have like a whole bunch of defensive items to even survive that. So most likely you have to use the in-game currency and continue. And I think I pretty much told you everything except for the exchange thing. So the exchange things is where you can get certain items or characters with certain metals or materials. So this Godstone, they'll give you that as soon as you log in and you choose a character that you want. So I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, what characters I think you should get because they'll still be useful even after, you know, and they'll be useful in the long run even if you don't have really good units right now. He is actually, once you awaken him, he actually becomes pretty good, actually. Not amazing, but pretty good. Same, I don't know about this Trunks and Vegeta. I don't know how they don't seem that amazing, but they're okay. The family Kamehameha characters are alright, but I will say you will need it for the Broly mission. You'll need them or some people that are super effective against Broly through Link skill or their passive. So that's another thing that I didn't tell you about Dokkan missions. You actually, some of them you have to have certain characters with certain passive abilities or links so that you can do extra damage. So right here, pretty much every single Super Saiyan 2 Goku does extra damage. Not every single, but a lot of them. And then with Bardock, you have to have a link skill, Wicked Bloodline, so like Frieza, etc., all those guys. So yeah, so that's actually important. The passive skills and the links or whatever characters they say is super effective. Sometimes you're actually gonna need them because it just makes it easier. But once you get like a whole bunch of good characters, you can pretty much nuke through everything. So let me give you an example of what I mean. So right now I have 15 LRs, and if I combine my LRs with some of my overpowered URs, well, let's say, him for instance, or him, or it's quite a few. But basically, once you combine some of those LRs with some of your overpowered UR characters, you can nuke a lot of missions, but certain ones you cannot nuke them. Especially, so let me give you an example of a mission that even with LRs you can't really nuke them. This is a perfect example. You can't really nuke Broly that much with a lot of characters once he transforms into, I think, his second or third, his second, by the time he gets to his second form with his Super Saiyan, it's actually kind of hard to nuke him. But just let me know in the comment section if there's an easier way to actually nuke him or not. And some missions are super easy. They just stay the same element throughout the whole entire thing. So Goku literally stays in agile throughout this whole entire thing. So if you have a whole bunch of tech characters, this is pretty easy to win. And they have like a few missions like that. Okay, so that's all about those Dokkan missions. Okay, so guys, I think I'm gonna get ready to end it soon. I might be a little bit over my time. So back to the items again. So right now, another item you can get is the 5th anniversary coin, which they giving out, and you can get the missions. So he raises certain characters' super attack up guaranteed, depending on which element. So you got agile, tech, NT. So definitely get him if you're trying to level up your super attack for your characters, because you're gonna need to. And also you're gonna need to, because the hidden potential system I was telling you earlier, if you don't have a character at a certain amount of super attack, you actually cannot. So let me give you an example. You can't actually go and spread out to certain parts of the map. Okay, let me have a character that I already did hidden potential, but I don't have a super attack. I don't know. Oh, no. No. Okay. Yeah, Omega. Well, no, I got him at 10 out of 10. But basically, this section right here, once you unlock it, if he wasn't 10 out of 10, I actually wouldn't be able to do anything in this regard. I forgot I unlocked him. Part of him. Okay, nice. But you have to wait till you get a 10 out of 10 attack. So definitely get your super attack for your characters up if you can afford to. Because sometimes you just have to Dokkan Awaken them with, almost nothing in their super attack and then just upgrade their attack later. For example, these guys. I just wanted to grind them and get them to LR, even though their super attack is pretty low. So I think that, and actually it's one more tip I'm gonna give you. You can summon Shenron. You just do that. They tell you what story stage you can actually go to and find Dragon Balls. They do. And then you have to. Okay, so let me give you an example. I'm just go in a quest and then end the video. Okay, so excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video after this. So let's go to Area 17, Zarbon's transformation, and let's do it on Z-Hard. It said clear a stage with at least one character possessing the link skill golden one. Oh, that's easy. I'm just gonna literally do Super Saiyans. So as you can see, I have a lot of overpowered friends because a lot of people just end up adding you just cause sometimes. So let's do Super Saiyan. Alright, this guy is pretty good because you can see super attack key +3 and HP attack and defense +100%. So we just gonna get all the elements. Actually, I'm just might not use my LRs, or should I? So I can show you how much they can nuke. So I'm gonna use him. Okay, and then I gotta use a strength type. Where are you? No. There we go. Or should I use Broly? Why not? Or no, I don't wanna yet. Let's just go ahead. So let's do it. And also another thing about story missions is it's pretty weak. Oh, he's transforming. Not good. Okay, let's keep moving. So as you can see, this is basically how most of your quests are gonna look, especially in story mode. But in Dokkan, when you do the Dokkan challenges, you actually literally would just, you'd be not too far from the boss, and then you would go ahead in a few spaces and be near him. But like I was saying, to get the Dragon Ball, you're gonna have to calculate your numbers right and see how many spaces you are away from the Dragon Ball. And then you can wish for more character slots, more friends, etc. It's a lot you can wish for. So let's go ahead and do this. And also, just in case any of you ask if I paid to actually get any of this, the answer is no, I did not. Because there's a lot of. It is very free to play friendly. So he's gonna get nuked pretty fast. So let's just do this. He's probably gonna get nuked by them. Let's do Gohan. And let's do you. Alright, Goku Vegeta. Yeah, goodbye. Enjoy your life. No, Zarbon is gone. Yeah, nuked. Over. Goodbye. Yeah. Wait. You can get incredible gems? I didn't know that. So those are important too, because like you can, again, that's the treasure. You can get certain characters and you can get certain items that you need. So that right there, my friends. Let me go ahead and see what kind of reward I got. Oh yes, nice. These are important. So you get them from doing Z-Hard missions on certain areas. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Why it's important. Okay, so as you get those, where is it? These, you see this Vegito right here? You can get more Vegitos. You can even get more Elder Kais. And you can get character slots, max stamina, cost. They say up to 20 times, basically. So basically, you get 100 of that. Your team costs will go up about 40 with this. Wait, team cost plus 1 times 2. What? Okay, so I think 40 team cost and then plus 1. So, okay. But okay, the really important reason why you need to grind these for this guy. So, and the reason why is because as you continue to grind these, you will be able to get, excuse me, as you continue to grind those Supreme Kai missions, you can get these Porter Earring Awakening medals for Vegito, and then you'll be able to get him to each form. So this form is more powerful. How many do you need for this? And you need 70. And then basically once you get him to LR, he hits really hard. Even as a free character. Like he hits really, really hard. And that's why he's good. And also you can get Vegito here too. And you can get some of the Porter things here. Forgot about that. So you can get some of the Porter things here as well. You can get 20 of them. So you can probably awaken him to a second form. Probably. But this is why I said the incredible gems are also good. So you can actually grind like this Vegeta. He's alright, but you actually have to let him get hit. It said damage, defense plus 80%, attack plus 20. Each attack received up to 80%. So you have to let him get hit. This Goku is not horrible. He's okay, but he can be Dokkan Awakened. That's what makes him a little bit better. And he gets a few decent stats up, but not that much. Okay. This Gohan he's okay if like because it says attack percent is 7% when HP is 80% below, which can be good. But these are like good characters decent characters you can get for it, like when you just starting. When you get to certain points in the game, I'm not gonna say just starting, because to get incredible gems, you have to get, from what I see, to mission 17. Because before that, I wasn't getting any incredible gems as far as I know. So let's see, can Cooler? I think Cooler can be awakened a little bit further. Oh, he ain't too bad. What about Bojack? Oh well, agile type enemy attack minus 30. This skill can actually be good. This guy is pretty good, I think. AC plus 2,000 per NC. Oh yeah, he can heal your team a lot. Yeah, he's actually pretty good. And just so you know, if you're like, why does he look like Fat Boo? Because he absorbed some of the other Kais, but he absorbed him. And once he absorbed this Kai, that's what made the quote unquote good Fat Boo. That's why he looks just like him, ironically. Let me show you what I mean that he looks just like him. So to show that, I will put Majin Buu Saga. You see, he looks kind of like him, and that's why. Okay. That's enough for this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day.